Hey, hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Derek Price, and I want to share an essential principle that can profoundly impact your approach to communication. This is Price Principle number 66, Understanding Communication Differences. And just like a symphony orchestra, where each instrument has its own unique sound and role, every individual has their distinct way of receiving, interpreting, and responding to information. And recognizing and appreciating these differences is the key to effective communication and building strong relationships and making you a great leader. So let's talk about what. So what is this price principle about? Well, Principle 66 teaches us about the fundamental differences in how people process and communicate information. And some people may be like the bold, expressive brass section, while others resemble the subtle, nuanced strings. And understanding these unique styles helps us navigate our interactions more effectively. And by recognizing and appreciating these differences, we can communicate more effectively and build stronger relationships and ultimately make us a better leader. Because it's not what I say that's most important. It's the person I'm saying it to, what they hear, what they absorb, and what they can make useful, right? So why? Let's go into the why. Understanding communication differences is crucial because it helps us avoid misunderstandings and conflicts that often arise from expecting others to process information the same way that we do. What did we talk about a few weeks ago? Disappointment comes when we have unmet expectation. And if I speak to you in a certain manner, that's the way that I speak, and it's the only way I speak, and I don't adapt anything, then it's kind of on me when I'm disappointed that you didn't absorb my message, because maybe you interpret and understand things different. And I, as a leader, as an alpha, need to understand, and I need to have the adaptability to change my communication techniques. And when we fail to acknowledge the differences, we may become frustrated or impatient, leading to breakdowns in those communications. And by embracing the unique ways in which others communicate, we foster an environment of patience and empathy, and ultimately our goal, mutual understanding. And in the context of family, understanding communication differences is essential for creating a harmonious and supportive home environment, as we all know. And family members often have diverse personalities. Like, listen, I raised all my kids the same. They're all totally different. Their personality, their ages, their life experiences, which greatly influence their communication styles, is all different, even though I raised them the same. You speak to my daughter, Kylie, it's very binary, black and white. You speak to Haley, it's very about feelings. You speak to Sadie, you're just lucky at 16 years old that she responds to you. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Sadie. But when we adapt our communication approach to meet the needs of our loved ones, which is, as a father, is my job, we demonstrate that empathy and understanding, which ultimately strengthens emotional bonds that holds the family together. And in the realm of business, being that leader and being that CEO, and in the realm of business and teams, and understanding communication difference is crucial for fostering collaboration and productivity and innovation. And team members, they can bring a wide range of skills and experiences and perspectives to the table. And these differences can manifest in their communication style. By acknowledging and leveraging these differences, we can create a more inclusive and effective work environment. And when we tailor our communication approach to match the needs of our colleagues, we enhance clarity, reduce misunderstandings, and facilitate the exchange of ideas. This leads to better decision-making and increased productivity and more cohesive team dynamic. Again, if I'm instructing at the shooting range, my words are important. My standard, which I won't change, is important. My expectation at a shooting range is important. But if you don't understand the words I'm saying because you don't understand my delivery, whose job is it to change? I, as the leader, need to find a better way to communicate with you. So let's talk about the lesson. So imagine two different types of information processing systems. Let's say we have a high-speed fiber optic cable and a network of interconnected nodes. And some individuals are that fiber optic cable, and they quickly receive and transmit information straightforward, boom. And others are like the network of nodes processing information through multiple connections and pathways before arriving at a conclusion. I will tell you that I probably put myself in that high-speed fiber optic cable, like really fast, right, straightforward. My wife, Heather, who I love dearly, wants to touch it, taste it, feel it, connect to all the nodes, and then come back with what she interpreted out of it. And neither system is better or worse. They're just different. And the lesson here is to recognize and appreciate these differences and adapting our communication style to effectively convey the message. So how do we apply all of this? Well, let's talk about how you can apply this principle in your daily life across the 4 pillars, because that's what we're here for. Faith, family, fitness, and finance. And in fitness, we have both physical and mental. And while keeping in mind the different communication patterns that we discussed, let's talk about faith. So faith, how can I apply this in faith? What if I understand and respect the different ways that people express and experience faith? Some may prefer quiet, introspective practices, and others engage in more vocal and communal activities. One isn't right, one isn't wrong, it's just different. And with family, what if I recognize the unique communication styles within my family, within my kids and my wife? Some family members might need time to process my wife, their thoughts before she wants to speak, while others, Kylie, my daughter, may be more immediate and direct in their communication. One isn't better, one isn't worse, they're just different. In fitness, let's talk about this. So what different people find motivation and support through various forms of communication. And some may be detailed and some may need more guidance, but while others may thrive with more general encouragement. So when I'm working with a workout partner, you're like, where's he going with this? So if I'm working with a workout partner, or if I'm in a group, be mindful of how you communicate. Some might appreciate the detailed instructions and feedbacks, while others may prefer motivational support. And in the mental fitness side, understanding that some people might need time to process and reflect on mental health strategies, while others may benefit from immediate discussion and activities. Know your audience. In finance, financial decisions often involve collaborations with others, like in your business, who may have different communication styles. Some may prefer through analysis, and some may have detailed discussions, while others might lean towards, big picture thinking and intuitive decision making. So think about who you're talking to. And remember, the goal is not to change others' communication styles. It's not to browbeat them on the way that you do it, but to understand and adapt to them. And by applying Principle 66, you can unlock the power of effective communication, fostering stronger connections and achieving better outcomes in both your personal and your professional life. So I'll leave you with this. Know your audience. And you know your audience by being present. And you know your audience by not being distracted. You know your audience about being intentional. Watch, listen, feel, pick up on the clues. But here's a good lesson. Whenever I speak to somebody in business or something that really matters, and I tell them, do you understand what I'm saying? And after I go through my whole lecture, 99% of the time they say, yes, boss. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'll take the affirmation. Here's the litmus test. Here's the audit. Hey, can you repeat it back to me? As if you're going to teach me that. Then you're going to find out if you communicated effectively or not. Use that. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. Price Principle 66 and out.